Hey there, you. Welcome back to another video. My name is Brian Nesline. I am a spiritual oracle card reader. I'm also an intuitive empath, clairvoyant. If you don't like those words, I'm also a guy who is self-aware, who is spiritually awake, who is what? Who is recovered from addiction. What? I'm a graphic designer. I'm a writer. I'm an artist. What? I'm also someone that can look at words and images and interpret them spiritually. What does that mean? That means that I have an intuitive sense, just like you. We all have a sixth sense called intuition. And if we're willing to pay attention to that, then we're going to get information that we can deliver in the moment that is brand new, revolutionary, revelationary. It's a revelation that we are bringing into the world. You're a machine that brings revelations to the people around you. You have a unique set of information that you're drawing from, and in the moment, you'll have a spark of inspired thought. It doesn't matter if you can prove the things you're saying or not. It's all information that's coming out in an organic, creative, abstract way to help yourself and the people around you. Now look, if you want, you can take more control over the words you're sharing. Sure, just by getting calm so that your emotions don't push the words. Or you can just let go and trust that the things you're going to say and do in the moment are going to be worthwhile. Let's take a look and see what we see when we speak about these cards. First card that comes up is courage. Are we going to have the courage to let go of ourself? Are we going to have the courage to be able to be this root chakra red? What is that? Ooh, it's so good. It is the person who says, I want my material world to expand. I want the things in my life to get better. I want them to grow. That's what the root chakra is. I have the courage to believe that it's possible, that my relationship can improve. Oh, I have the courage to believe, to be willing to admit. Just willing to admit. You don't have to believe something. You can be willing to admit that it's possible that your relationship could get better, that you and the person you're in the relationship with could get closer. You could imagine that. Do you have the courage to go onto the sun rays and have a little imagination about what it looks like for you and your partner to have a better relationship? Will you make the investment? Will you play the song? Will you do it up here where there's no right and wrong? No right and wrong, up in your consciousness space, your spiritual space. Are you going to claim the courage to know that you are a spiritual being having a human experience? Will you take on the job of being the one person up in here in your consciousness space, your awareness, your spirit? Will you take on the responsibility of deciding up here how you'd like things to be? How you'd like to see things come to pass in your personal life? Why not spend your words and your focus and your emotion on a little bit of investing up here in that consciousness space? Why? Because the songs that we make up there are the types of things we start to recognize as reflections out there in the world. That's why we talk about setting an intention. If you set an inner tension, an inner tightness, an intention, if you set it in there, then you're going to start to see little evidences of it out in the world around you. Then your choices are going to be born out of this third eye space, this inner eye space. You'll be bringing the starlight down into the world, into this material world that's expanding, that's the red root chakra, into this purple crown chakra wisdom space. Why? We want material world to expand in a wise way. And we're going to do that with that light of the star that's within us. It is our consciousness. It is our spirit. It is our awareness, imagination space. You're the center of your reality. This is just how it is. You can accept responsibility, which means the ability to respond to life, to the information or the behaviors of people around you. You can accept responsibility that your vote up here is the most important thing, that is helping shape your perceptions. And your perceptions are what are helping shape your reactions or actions and interactions with the life around you. Everything you do is intensely personal. Every reading that exists is just for you. Every single one of them is playing on the strings of your Heart and mind. Heart and mind. Expansion. You want to expand that relationship, make it better, make it higher, make it brighter, make it righter. Nothing wrong with it. It's just part of the variety of expression in the world. Not so much about right and wrong. We don't care about that. We just want to add more light to the world, to the joy, to the way up high space. Bring your inner inklings out into the world by spending a little bit of time escaping reality and going up into the higher ideas, the little chakra balloons, the spiritual body. Spend a little time there. Give enough credit to the spiritual awareness as you do to your mortal physical world and self, right? We feed our body with bread and butter, but we feed our spirit, our soul, with words and images and emotion. So it's going to be important that you tap into that energy and you define it with your visions up here. If you want to see it be reflected in the city down here. What we do up in heaven gets reflected down here in earth. And again, we see those purple flowers of wisdom. We want to grow the wisest things in the world possible. Meaning, don't use your light to describe things in a crappy way. Don't use your light of descriptions to tell stories of evil and darkness and some kind of an opposing power that's creeping up that you got to protect yourself against. Oh no, I better watch out. Oh no. Yeah, I'm making fun of it. Why wouldn't I have some humor when I travel to the space where there's just one sun, one power, one light? Is there a second one floating around up there? No. You know that you're an individual on the top of your mountain plane. You know the white light's always there, keeping you sane. If you're going to fall off and go into the shadow, you're going to forget that there's just one power. Then you'll start to look around and say that something's after you. Then you'll start to wear your frown and things will get disastrous. Don't do it. Don't do it. Just listen to what I'm saying here. You were meant to be here. You are here. This message is for you. There is not another power that's coming after you. There is not another thing but God in this world. Time to let go of the garbage you thought was true. It's a lie. It's not real. But if you just take that white light power and you realize that you are a spiritual, lotus-sitting, conscious person in the world, then you will let go of all of these old beliefs, these old versions about yourself that are garbage, things that people told you were true and you didn't know any better because you didn't know who you were as a spiritual being having a human experience. The thunderbolt is hitting you. It's coming in your mind. It's taking away all that garbage that we are reinforced with all the time. When the world around you says things that are limited and crappy, just don't fight it. Don't punch them. Don't charge it up with your emotional reaction. No. Instead say, oh, what I hear you saying is, if someone tells you that evil's a real thing, they're going to have a strong case for it too. They're going to point out a lot of examples of why it is. And that's good that they are using their words in a very descriptive way. It is a God skill to use your words to describe things, even if you describe garbage, or evil, but we don't want to hurt them and we don't want to, retaliate. We want to listen to what they're saying and just reflect back to them in our own words what we hear them saying. We'll give them unconditional love. What I hear you saying is there's two powers. One of them is devil and evil. If we just repeat back to what they are saying in our own words, we will not agree. Instead, we'll say, I appreciate that you would share your light with me, even if it's darky dark crap. Boom! Unconditional love says, I accept you. Unconditional love says, one light, not two. Unconditional love says, we're all being changed. And you're going to be changed by the words and the way that you walk in this world and the things that you share with the people around you? Are you going to let the people around you believe in garbage? Well, you're not going to convince them, right? We're not going to force anybody to believe anything. Instead, we're going to be ourselves. We're going to present to them simple things like this. Surrender, low self-esteem. How do you do that? By just surrendering your whole self. You just say, you know what, self? See ya. You know what, Brian? Goodbye. I'm going to just be the spirit, the consciousness, the one God, the one son, daughter of God that they talked about in the Bible, the one son. Ooh, I'm going to be that one spiritual Christ thing. Ooh, I'm going to be that one inner light. Ooh, that one observer. Ooh, what do they call it in every religion? There's a different name for it everywhere. But you know it's just your awareness. It's your consciousness. It's right here. You've been looking through your eyes from that place of that star inside. You can let go of low self-esteem because your self isn't really alive. It's not really alive. The living thing in us is simply that awareness, that consciousness, that life, the breath of God, the life of God, the you of you, the inner thing that's been observing the world and making decisions and taking meaningful actions all along. So, where is all this going to lead us to? What are we going to do for this last card here? Let's find out. We're going to pull it from the Osho deck. Brian. Show me the card for the end of this read. Let me see what you pull up. Hurry up. Letting go. Let yourself go by knowing you are a spirit, the one Son of God living inside of people. If you don't like the word son, let it go. Use a different word. See it as consciousness, awareness. It's so user-friendly. Everyone has it, no matter where they are in the country. Everyone has awareness, spirit, no matter where they are in their personal mortal life. Everyone is equal in that respect. What's different? What makes it personal is the way you describe and reflect on the things that you see, that you are living inside a dream. A mirror of you is what you'll always see. Pick your words proper, make them better if you want to see a better reality. That's your reading. I'm so glad to be feeding myself and others who are open-minded, open ears, open mouth in the spiritual dimension. We're all getting the spiritual food from this one source, one light, one God, one universal power, not two. Oh yeah, be that one that is going up towards the tiger, towards the lion, towards the land of the free. And look at all these heart chakras, crosses like you and me. Look at all of our intelligent grins. Yeah, because we know that that power is within. Take care, friends. Like the channel. Subscribe to the channel. Share the video. Look, if you don't have a YouTube account yet, make one, please. Make one. Select the bell so you get daily free video readings from me. If you find me on a Facebook group or anywhere else, say hello to me. What? Also, why not work with me if you're interested in it? It doesn't cost much, and you don't even have to work with me. You can just watch the videos over and over again on my YouTube channel. You're gonna get spiritual encouragement, spiritual help when you need it. Take care. Have a great day. Goodbye. Until tomorrow. I didn't end the video. I didn't hit the button. That means there's a little bonus something. Give them a bonus card. What's it gonna be? Are we even recording? I don't know. I guess we'll have to wait and see. Give them a bonus card. Pull it from the round deck. What's it gonna be? Oh, what the heck? Oh, yeah, the river and the mirror shard. Look at this. This is great. Look at the mirror that we are looking at in this world. We're riding on our little dark horse. That's our shadow. That's our self. And it's not a dark thing. It's not a scary thing. It's not meant to be like black, like shadow. It's just more to say like, look, we have these changing parts of ourself that we keep going through in the world. Me at 5 years old, me at 6 years old, me at 7 years old, on and on and on. We keep adding to the database of our personal circumstances with emotions and actions and words and descriptions, and it keeps evolving. We keep galloping through life. Then the piece of the mirror, this is the reflection of the light. You can see the whole rainbow colors that are all coming in. It's just one white light that's hitting the world, and it's being reflected as some type of a imprint on your personal world, on our personal lives. So we use our divine masculine, which is the sun, that's our words, to be able to describe things. And then we use our divine feminine, which is the light, which is the daughter of God. We use that to embody with emotional energy our words. So we've got love and light, or words and emotion, to be able to reflect on this world. The whole world is a big old mirror, and you're just one light, one power, flowing along the river of existence. And we're so glad that you're here as you add to all of these strands of data into the human race. Whoa, yeah, we all win when we know that we go within and recognize our identity as the child of God. Take care. I'll see you again. Goodbye.